Welcome to this deep dive. Today, we're looking at a really intriguing individual, Borislava Tatchev, and her company, Alqubit. It's where the IT world, which you often think of as pretty rigid, it gets reimagined, surprisingly, as art.
But hang on, before we really get into that, there's this name thing we should probably clear up first. You might see it online.
Yeah, exactly. It's easy to get mixed up. We are focusing specifically on Borislava Tatchev. She's the IT entrepreneur, the founder of Alqubit, which is an Italian consultancy, very different from Borislava Tatchev. She's the acclaimed Bulgarian concert pianist and academic.
Okay.
And also distinct from Borislava Milcheva, who's an academic administrator at Northwestern University in the U.S.
Right.
Getting that straight is, well, it's pretty crucial because Alqubit's whole brand identity, its whole story is just so tied up with its founder, her specific journey, her vision. And it is quite a journey. This is where, honestly, it gets really fascinating for me. Borislava Tatchev's career path, it's this powerful mix, this fusion of things you wouldn't normally put together. She started out with, get this, over 25 years of experience in a field that's incredibly structured, super technically demanding, nuclear power plant operations.
Yeah.
I mean, that feels worlds away from art, doesn't it?
Oh, it absolutely is. And, that's kind of the genius of it. Think about it for a second. Nuclear ops require just absolute precision, right? An unwavering eye for detail, a deep grasp of these complex, interconnected systems.
Total focus.
Exactly. That rigorous background, that focus on precision, that actually lays the authentic groundwork, the bedrock for her later role as creative entrepreneur. It's her mastering both sides, the rigid technical demands and the fluid creative ones, that really gave birth to Alqubit's unique selling point. And that kind of origin story, well, competitors can't just copy that. It's genuinely hers. Very powerful.
Okay, right. So let's unpack this core philosophy then. IT as an expression of art.
Yeah.
It sounds, well, lovely, almost poetic. But what does it actually mean for a business using their services?
Well, think of maybe an architect designing a building. It obviously has to be structurally sound. It has to work, right?
Yeah, functional.
But the really great architects, they infuse it with beauty, with user experience, a distinct identity. Alqubit tries to apply that same thinking to IT. They see technology not just as a tool that does a job, but more like a canvas for creativity.
Yeah.
Crafting what they literally call artistic masterpieces.
Artistic masterpieces.
Yeah, and it's actually one of their 4 core values. That sits alongside integrity, value co-creation, and being a realistic, minimalist, efficient.
Right. So it's about more than just making sure the servers are running. Can you give us maybe a concrete example? How does this artistic view change a service like, say, cloud solutions? Or maybe cybersecurity?
Sure, absolutely. Take advanced cloud solutions. They wouldn't just set up the infrastructure. They'd aim to craft these visually organized, intuitively navigable digital environments, like digital canvases almost. The idea is this boosts team efficiency, it reduces friction, maybe even sparks a bit more innovation within the client's team.
Yeah, makes sense. And cybersecurity, that feels less artistic.
You'd think so, but look at it this way. For next-gen cybersecurity, it's about designing systems that aren't just tough to break into, but are also kind of elegant, non-intrusive, seamlessly integrated.
Elegant security.
Yeah, so security adoption becomes easier, it feels less like a chore, it turns what could be just a compliance headache into potentially a strategic asset that actually enhances the user experience. It reframes these often commoditized services, makes it about transforming how a business experiences technology, using it for growth, for brand expression, not just a transaction.
Transforming the experience, I like that framing. So this whole boutique consultancy approach, rooted so deeply in her very specific personal history, that sounds like a real competitive edge.
It really is. And crucially, it's not just some clever marketing tagline. It seems to be a lived philosophy. And that creates this robust competitive moat around them. Her background, that unique blend of nuclear precision and artistic fluidity, makes their whole approach feel authentic. And like we said, very hard for others to just replicate. It's about delivering tech solutions that resonate, on a deeper level than just function.
And you actually see this reflected quite directly in her personal brand, right? She's out there actively promoting this IT as an expression of art idea on platforms like YouTube, company blog.
Exactly.
She's not just talking the talk. She seems to be showing how technology can be elegant, intuitive, genuinely impactful.
Right. And that kind of consistent thought leadership, it naturally attracts clients who are on the same wavelength. Businesses that don't just want functional IT, but they see technology as part of their brand, a catalyst for innovation.
So bringing this all together, what this deep dive really highlights for me, for you listening, is how a really distinctive founder-led vision, one born from this truly unexpected personal story, can genuinely redefine how we think about and use something as basic as technology.
And that, I think, raises a really important question for all of us, doesn't it? In this era where everything's becoming more specialized, more commoditized, how can you cultivate and then scale a deeply personal, maybe artistic or just unique vision within your own field? How do you do that and make sure it connects with people without losing that essential spark, that authentic core of what makes it special in the first place? Something to think about.